We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Cincinnati Reds and the Colorado Rockies. The Reds are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Antonio Senzatella will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
In now, Jesse Winker. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, D-Row. They've lost the first two nail-biters, 2 close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin, first 2 games, 1-run losses. They'll bounce back today.
3-0 to him now. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. And the pitch. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 2.
Stepping up now, Nicholas Castellanos. His prior history versus this arm, he's a perfect 2 for 2. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Now the 2-0. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. From the stretch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Dahl. 1 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Eugenio Suarez. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Winker leads off first with 1 away. Oh, 0-2 the count to Suarez.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 9 homers and 22 RBIs. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, he was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Ready with another 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away.
Come on, Rockies.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Moustakas. Number 10 for him on the year. And it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
So now to the plate, Aristides Aquino. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Dahl is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first, 2-0 Cincinnati. Anthony DeSclafani will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Digging in, Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rockies, the left fielder, Raimel
The pitch.
Tapia.
And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And there's one away.
Batting second, the center fielder, David Dahl.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's a ball.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
2-1 the count. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 2-2 is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone! Solo home run there for David Dahl. Fourth home run for him on the season, and the Rockies have made this a 2-1 ball game.
Not every home run is exactly the same. That ball was absolutely destroyed.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Arenado.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball one. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Seared down the first baseline. But this will get foul. 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And now pitch on the way. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Galvis has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First offering on its way.
That's a ball.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-0 delivery.
Here you go. 1-1.
Two out, nobody on. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Winker is under this one. And he will put it away to retire the side. But the Rockies do get one back via the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's the Reds 2 and the Rockies 1. Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
The shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
First offering on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Into the box, Kurt Casale. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 4 home runs, and 15 RBIs. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
A runner at first with no outs here. Three and 0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Come on, Rockies.
He's ready now. The pitch.
Hey.
To third. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Nick Senzel.
Striding in, Nick Senzel. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Reds go down quietly. They still lead it 2-1.
push me too far. Stay low, low, baby, you was messing with a star. I know, no, I can show you who I really are. No problem.
Coming to the plate now, Charlie Blackmon, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Blackmon.
First delivery to him on the way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2-2.
Hit hard back up the middle. Fielded by Galvis. And that's out number 1.
Batting 6. The second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
So coming to the plate, Ryan McMahon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now batting, Josh Fuentes. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, that's good.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. That misses, 2-0.
2-0.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Senzel backing up on it. Still going back. Into the bleachers and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Third home run for him on the year as the Rockies move out in front now, a 3-2 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
That'll bring up Tony Walters.
The catcher.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. 2-2 to the Colorado catcher. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Standing in now, Antonio Senzatella. Fouled off. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 2. It's now 3-2 Colorado.
Back now in Denver, home of the Rockies, who have certainly treated their fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. To start the day, they've given up the fewest home runs of any other pitching staff in the league, which has certainly led to accumulating one of the best ERAs in the league as well. One of their pitchers told me, all of our guys have stuff that dances around. We don't throw a lot of straight stuff, so we make it really tough on hitters to barrel us up. Especially in today's game, limiting the home run ball is a great avenue to success, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The pitcher, Anthony DeSclafani.
Now here's the pitch. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Dahl. And that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesse Winker. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now a swing and a ball foul tip straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
The first baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Up and in for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Dahl. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1 left for Cincinnati. They're down 3-2. So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia.
Raimel Tapia.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now back.
And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last AB, that was a pretty good fastball down in the zone. So that tells me this guy likes to get that bat head down, and he covers that low pitch quite well. It's difficult at times, though, because as a pitcher, you're taught to stay down in the zone. If you do that, you're throwing it right into this guy's wheelhouse.
The 1-0. Is a fastball taken high for a ball. Dahl is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game,
Now
the last
batting,
thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Now the 1-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Outside. 3-0 now. Runners on first with 1 down. That's in there. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Striding into the box, Trevor Story. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Rockies strand 1. They're up 3-2. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Striding in once again, Mike Moustakas. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Lifted into center field. Tapia's in pursuit, but he won't get there. It falls in.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Well, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
Into the box now, Aristides Aquino, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A 1-0 delivery. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Looking up is Dahl. Into the bleachers and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 5 on the year as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
To the plate now, Freddie Galvis. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Smoke toward third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Kurt Casale.
Digging in to try it again, Kurt Casale comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. In there, 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Outside, 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes now. good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Nick Senzel.
Standing in, Nick Senzel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got the count 1-2.
Hit down the third baseline. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Now batting.
So frustrating, D-Roll. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Wait, ball 1.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
A ball and a strike.
Ball 1 strike.
Four runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Popped him up. Fuentes will put this one away, and the side is retired. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Now 4-3 Cincinnati. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Blackman.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch on its way.
Here we go.
Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Blackman is a .270 hitter. A respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff
The
double.
batter number 24.
Man, that's got to sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so that they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Hit hard to the right. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. No one out with a runner at second. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
The 3-1. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Three-two pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Now in the box, Josh Fuentes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Oh, up around the chin there, 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. And that misses up and in, 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home gets him looking up around the letters.
Now batting.
So first and second with one man gone. And that brings up the catcher, Tony Walters. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And he fouls this one off. First and second now, one man out. Fouled away. The next 0-2.
Inside, ball 1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And that misses, ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready with the 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The set and the 2-0. Two men are on with 2 men out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. He's set. The 3-2. Fouled off. Payoff pitch on its way. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. They still trail it here 4-3. Yency Almonte will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Yency Almonte.
Back to the top of the order now, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
Number 33, Jesse Winker.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strikes. Two and oh.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Nick Castellanos now. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for a strike. Almonte, a native Floridian. He was a 17th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
At the plate now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from 3rd. The relay, and he's safe. Ready for another shot now. Mike Moustakas. The potential 2nd run of the inning stands at 3rd. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
A man at third with one away.
Go back to Cincinnati.
That's wide, 2-0.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Two balls and a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. One out and a runner on third. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Aristides Aquino, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Tapia. And that's the third out. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Reds lead it 5-3. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Raimel Tapia. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep, but combined 5 times in this one.
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Jose De Leon is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 87, Jose De Leon.
David Dahl to the plate now.
Up next for Colorado, the center fielder.
As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
Dahl.
Senzel's got it, and there's one gone.
Now
there's the look at the final line for the Reds starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Ready now, Nolan Arenado. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
1 out, nobody on. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Trevor Story is on deck. Ready now with the payoff pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Trevor Story steps in now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes strike 2. Ready on 0-2. Chopped to third. Tough to get 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis, and he'll lead things off in the Cincinnati 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1.
Outside, that's the ball. Ball, that's out.
Two and 2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Stepping in now, Kurt Casale, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Way gone out to the tree farm. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now 7-4. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Jake McGee takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Nick Senzel.
At the plate, Nick Senzel. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Popped him up. Walters waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for Cincinnati, the pitcher, Jose De Leon.
Philip Irvin will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 6, Philip Irvin.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Fly ball heading for the alley. On the run is Dahl. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
In now, Jesse Winker. Back to him, and that's off his leg. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the 2nd out at first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Digging in and looking for more, Nicholas Castellanos. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's the 0-1. Two outs here with a runner at third. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. But the Reds do push across a couple on this two-run home run. On to the bottom of the sixth. It's the Reds 7 and the Rockies 4. Amir Garrett enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 50, Amir Garrett.
At the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the sixth.
Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch coming, here it is. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Ryan McMahon is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
So 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now a one-run game, 7-6 now. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. Do you guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, Manny. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit homers regardless, but there's so much green grass out here playing in Denver. You stay on the approach that you're going to stay in the big part of the field. Next thing you know, you're back spinning stuff out of the yard.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Senzel is right there, one down.
The catcher, number 14, Cody Walter.
Ready once again, Tony Walters, 0-for-2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken up in the zone. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Full count now. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the
Now
first thing you
batting,
should do is
the
stop
pitcher.
digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Rockies.
Ian
Your
Desmond
attention, please.
will get the call here as he'll hit for the
Rockies.
pitcher.
Number 20, Ian Desmond.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Desmond, playing here in his age 34 season, he was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go in the high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now back, the left fielder, Rival Tapia.
To the plate now, Raimel Tapia. Out in front of it, strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a looper to left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Roll. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choking poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Belted high and deep into right center. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, his second of the game, as they jump ahead by 3. Matt Bowman, the right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 67, Matt Bowman.
At the plate, Nolan Arenado. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Nolan Arenado touches them all. 6th home run on the season for him as they open up a 4-run lead. Standing in now, Trevor Story. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Seven runs have crossed the plate in the inning. This is foul right side. And another foul ball. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
19, Charlie Blackman.
So striding in, Charlie Blackman, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. But a big inning here as they bat around and push 7 runs across the plate to take the lead. We're through 6 full. The Rockies are out in front, 11-7. Jairo Diaz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 37, Jairo Diaz.
New inning set to get underway. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Grounded weakly to the left. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
In now for the Reds, Mike Moustakas. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
All right, Rockies.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 2-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Moustakas lets it go as he'll trot down to first on ball 4.
Now batting, number 44.
Now at the plate, Aristides Aquino. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
That's ball.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blackman is under it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. He singled his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Digging in,
Now
Kurt
back.
Casale. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's outside.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Here it comes, 1-0. Line drive base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Nick
Stepping
Senzel.
in, Nick Senzel. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Looking to wiggle out of this, here it is.
1-0.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted putout, and that ends the inning. 3 left for Cincinnati. Scoreboard operator got a break as the deficit holds at 11-7. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Robert Stevenson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
And batting in the 8th spot, number 55, Robert.
Striding in for the Rockies, Ryan McMahon is off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Stevenson is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Josh Fuentes waits on deck. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
The first baseman, number 8,
Josh Fuentes will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Here comes the first pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Moustakas. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
So digging in now, Tony Walters. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he's in safely to third as a run will score on the play as well.
Wow, they're hitting on all cylinders as the lead increases to 5 now. Nice job there to drive the ball into the gap and turn on the Jets for a triple.
Brendan Rodgers will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only one away. In there, strike 1. A man at third with one away. Ball one.
One strike.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
This one's down to third. Reined in. And, oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Raimel Tapia. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First offering on its way.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Oh and 1, here it comes. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Now the 0-2 pitch. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, David Dahl. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Michael Lorenzen comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Michael Lorenzen.
Into the box, Nolan Arenado, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Arenado is hitting over 350, up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2 down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
The batter, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Looking to minimize the damage here. The 0-1 on its way.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Another good inning for the Rockies, and Blake Street might be beckoning for 1 or 2 of this bunch. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Carlos Estevez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping in, number 4, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch.
8-2. That's a ball.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center.
Dahl's in pursuit.
He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail by a bunch. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
The right fielder, Charlie.
Here comes the first pitch. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Ryan.
So stepping in, Ryan McMahon. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now here's the pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in now, Josh Fuentes, and he fouls this one off. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. One and 1 to the Rockies' first baseman. One out and a runner on second base. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1 and 2.
Made him look silly with that one.
The 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Here now the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Number 44 is there, and he'll bring this one in. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The catcher, number 14, Tony.
Digging in now, Tony Walters. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Two out here and a runner at second. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Garrett Hampson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. In there for strike 1. Fouled away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A couple of hits lead to one in the inning for Colorado. We've played 8 full. Rockies lead it 14-7. James Pazos comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
James Pazos.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pazos is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope. Come on. No. The count is 1 and 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Come on, gotta call us back.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
In now, Mike Moustakas.
Ball 1.
Ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ball 2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Sinker misses outside and is behind 3-0.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Now batting, number 44.
Coming to the plate now, Aristides Aquino. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Get out of here, Red.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. While the throw pulls him off the bag. Throw won't get him.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 2-0 now.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Full count now, 3-2. A bouncer up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
14-7, the final tally here. The Rockies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jake McGee gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Amir Garrett permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.